Hey everybody, I'm back with yet another retro unboxing. This is the second girl we're going to be opening up from the Celestial collection. This is the first of the series, so I guess I went ahead and opened them up out of order. So this was the first girl that came out. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if the other two came out before, like, I don't know what the other order it was, but she was the first one, and unfortunately we did open the other girl up first. But this is her. So, it looks as though that she's never been taken out of her box, but, the box, part of the box down here is not sealed, so there is dust and, air getting into the box, so I'm gonna take her out and save her from getting the dreaded pox, which I think some of the dolls have gotten, unfortunately. There may be a way to make some sort of bleachy solution to get the pox out. I don't know if it will, they'll respond to cleaning like the Cabbage Patch Kids do, because their vinyl is a lot more softer than the Cabbage Patch Kids heads. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take her out and we're gonna take a look at her. She looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited for her. Actually, before we take her out, before I get ahead of myself, let's take a look at the box, some of the box art here. So we have all these stars. It's really dark out. It says Evening Star Princess Barbie. And then down the bottom here it says, she is the ruler of Shimmering Star. Wait. Her sparkle is seen both near and far. She inspires poets and love's sweet song, and guides ships to port all day long. Look for her when the evening is new, and she will make your wishes come true. Awesome. Alright. And again, she's for ages 14 and up. She's meant to be collected, in other words. So, look at her glitter. I can't even deal with the fact how they made her shimmer so much. But yeah, let's get her out. So before we actually take her out completely, I noticed that there are, I think, certificates of certificates with them. The other girl that I unboxed was pretty opened beforehand, so we didn't have all of our paperwork, but this is Evening Star Collector's Edition. It says, please complete this information below and return it to us. Your name will then be on file as an official doll owner? Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. I wonder if Mattel will still honor something like that. Okay. What else came in here? It's in this weird parsonage paper. It says, come save with us. Hundreds of paging of collectors' information from the experts for only $3.66 per inch. Okay, so this is Barbie Bazaar. So this is an advertisement for the Barbie Magazine. And then it looks like here's our certificate of authenticity. I can't. And then there's a number in there, and then there's a Barbie stamp. This certifies that your beautiful Evening Star Barbie doll was created through the collaboration efforts of designers and artists at Mattel as a special tribute to the universe. Alright, well, we'll put all that back in there, and we'll get our girl open in a second here. So she came with the same type of metallic-y, silver, shiny shoes that our last girl did, or should I say the last girl came with the same shoes as she did, since she's the first in the series. You can see that there's some leftover residual from the elastics that were holding them on. At this point, she's, what, 19 years old? Almost 20 years old, and the elastics didn't hold on as long as we hoped for them to. So there's some on her feet as well. So I'm just going to remove that nice gently and get her on her stand. So here she is outside of her box. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a mishap with her stand, trying to poke her legs through it with, she has another, her dress is another really, really slim dress like the other one, and I kind of snapped it at the base a little bit, so I'm going to have to pull out the glue. That's sad for me. Breaking retro things is a little bit worse than breaking something that's new. Especially since she's well out of her 2-year warranty, right? I'll be okay. So let's take a closer look at our girl here. So her eyes are kind of a periwinkle type, purplish, maybe blue, kind of middle of that. And she has like a glittery eyeshadow on. That's like a blue, almost a transparent blue, if you guys can see that. It goes all the way up to her eyebrows, and then a little bit on the bottom. I love the painting on these face sculpts. I think that they're kind of a hand-painted type thing more than stamped because they're collectors. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So she has this really cool veil that I don't know if it's called a veil. I'm gonna call it a veil because it goes over her head and it kind of comes around, but it's a long veil because it goes all the way in the back, and her hair is pretty awesome. I don't even know where to start. So her hair comes out of the top there, and then it goes all the way around her back like a cape veil type thing, and wraps around her waist, and then she's holding it up with her hand. There is a elastic type band on her hand that holds it like that, so it makes her hold it up. And it has all these like stars all over it to make it look kind of midnight sky look, right? And up here, where the slit is for the hair, you can see her hair is very, very long, longer than our last girl. It goes all the way down to her feet. And you have these really cool braids. Like, I don't even know how to describe. They're like ropes, like twisties. Twisties, yeah. So, the twisties are twisted, and then her hair is blonde. Kind of like a strawberry blonde. And they're twisted, and they have elastics on the bottom of them, and then they have an elastic right here to pull it up into some sort of bun. Some sort of twisty bun right here. And then the top of it twists together in like a bun. It's really, really neat. And then it's topped with a star. I felt the star and I felt the earrings, and I don't know if they're complete metal or if they're just like metal dipped, but the earrings definitely feel metal to me. And they're stars, and they're dangly, and they're pierced into her ear. And then you have the star topper that matches the earrings. She has this cool sequined top here that is sleeveless, and then it's sheer in the middle, the sheer black. It's kind of like a midnight blue and black kind of mix. And then she has this cool belly necklace, belly wrap, waist necklace, hip necklace. I don't really know what to call it. But I think it's a real chain. Yep. So it's metal. And it looks like could be silver plated, maybe. And then you have another metal star at the bottom here. I can't get over how this glimmers in the light. It's so beautiful. And this same type of fabric here carries on to the bottom half of the dress and goes all the way down into like a pencil type design. And her shoes look to be exactly the same, like I said, as the ones from the last girl in the last video. One thing that I failed to let you guys know about is that their articulation, which most people know, it's old school Barbie articulation, so her head moves up and down and back and forth because it's on that ball joint. Her arms are stationary, but they do go out and up. So you have that the shoulder joint there. And then she's got soft click knees like the older Barbies do. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 360 for you guys because I think I really, really, really love this girl. And she's very pretty. This is a very pretty series. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow. We have the next girl of this series coming up. Bye, guys.